back to another unmuted episode. Woo! Let's go! Today we have Pastor Rere. Pastor Rere. Naimera Jayam.
Oh my god. I thought we agreed on not saying my name like that.
And VK.
Woo! And Jakayla.
And me, Jakayla.
What's up?
Nice. So we have Pastor Rere, Giselle, and VP.
Shalom.
And
And
Jakayla.
Jakayla.
Don't leave me
Yeah,
out of this.
that's the normal way.
So
What
what's
are we
going
doing
on
today? What's going on today? So, is this your second time? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she was just here recently for the Valentine's episode,
That's right.
and this is Rere's like what, like countless amount of times
No,
here.
I feel like I don't do it too often. I think this is what, like my third?
Well, oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, but he's appeared on here a while
Technically,
ago.
the first one didn't really count because I was only a stand-in for Karen because she was late,
yeah,
and then she
I
came in.
Oh, I remember that. You were there
She
for like
ca-
half of the
yeah, I was there for
episode.
like
Yeah.
no, not even half. I was there for like 5 minutes, and then Karen came in. I was
Okay.
like, "Here's Karen." You know?
Okay, well, as you guys may or maybe may not know, Giselle, me, and Jakayla. Did I just refer to myself with my own name? Okay, Jakayla and I are both teens of TCU. Everyone has to say it at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, ready?
Unite,
Repeat it,
We are
repeat it.
both teens of
TCU.
And Rere here is the pastor, and
Ooh.
VP here is one of our leaders of TCU.
Slay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but Unmuted is actually by TCU. Now,
If you check our Instagram at unmuted by
by TCU, yeah. So it says by TCU, but you know, what exactly is TCU? You know, some people don't know what it is. Well, I'm sure we all know, but
What is
why don't
TCU?
you, as the pastor, the front face, the
Front face,
face,
no.
probably not.
The front face of TCU is Jesus Christ.
Amen.
No.
Yeah.
Amen.
I don't know what you are then. Somewhere there.
I'm just here to help.
All right. So
So,
tell us.
TC Youth, here is Ministry 101.
Oh,
Let's go.
TC Youth is the youth ministry of our church, which is the collective,
The
hence
collective.
TC, and then youth.
Because
So
we
it's
because
the
we
teens.
are
we are
you.
the youth, well, not me, but you guys.
It's okay. We can
I'm not-
consider you as
Yep.
a sort of you.
you're so kind. We are the youth of the collective,
The collective church.
hence TC Youth.
You. Amen.
The collective
Yeah.
youth.
And like, what are we about?
We are all about journeying with other people. Well, we're all about Jesus.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, besides
That's
the
definite.
obvious.
Yeah.
But what we love to do here at TC Youth is we want to make sure that every teen that walks through those doors actually
Yeah.
are confident in their faith and they have that trust in
Yeah.
Jesus no matter what situation they're in,
Yeah.
especially since, you know, middle school and high school.
It's tough.
It's tough.
rough. Yeah.
It gets so intense,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Like
It
you're-
does, definitely.
Like you guys are
does.
like dealing with so many new things for the first time.
Exactly.
After 2 years of pandemic too.
Exactly, and you guys
Yeah.
are just coming back. I feel like you guys are going through so many things that no other generation has ever gone through
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
So
Pandemic and all that.
that's even more reason why, you know, we want to make sure you guys, despite, you know, whatever you guys go through, that you guys are still confident in your faith.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think like along with like helping teens be confident in our faith, it's also to like help build the characteristic of teens also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who like are part of TCU, because I feel like that can really be reflected by like Jay just spilled a bunch of banana bread.
wow.
Jay off camera took some banana bread,
Yeah.
started smiling at us, and
Nice.
so
Good banana bread. Enjoy.
There's
Enjoy.
a big piece on the floor.
I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways, yeah, so I feel like that can really be reflected. Like, I feel like Jakayla and I, we've been in TCU for like what? I've been here for 3 years. Jakayla's been here for like 2 years.
In youth?
Something like that. Yeah, in
Yeah.
youth. Yeah. And I feel like I can say that I've seen her grown a lot.
Absolutely.
I've seen her grow
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
I don't know about me, but definitely her. I've seen her grown a lot. Like, she's like a complete 180
If you guys knew
who she used to
me
be.
from 7th grade and saw me right now,
Yeah, it's
you would say
completely
kayak,
different.
That's Jakayla.
Cue photo of Jakayla from Young Conference
I
right here.
will show you all of it. I have like an entire
I will
caption.
send this to
I have
either.
an
If Jason's editing this, he already has it.
Oh, he already has all
So
of it.
it's like right
He already
here.
has all of it.
Right
I have a
here.
picture of it in my mind. Like
Yeah.
I remember what Jakayla looked like.
No,
Great.
Like, with that beautiful.
Even photo of Luna too, like Young Conference. Amazing.
Well, you can include a photo of me too. Sure. Yeah.
No, but Giselle hasn't changed much.
No, she hasn't.
But I had
I pretty much look the same.
drastically changed so much in both physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been the same, guys. Kind of
You
boring.
don't look 5 anymore.
Thank you.
5 years old.
Okay.
That's the biggest difference I saw. Like when I looked back and saw the photos from the last ever Young Conference before the
Puberty
pandemic.
2019.
It's not crazy. 4 years. That was like, you don't look 5 years old.
That's a compliment for me right now. But how old was I? 11-year-old self would cry.
Why would she cry?
Why?
Cause she just literally told me I looked 5 years old when I was 11 years old.
Oh. Yeah, no, definitely she would cry, yeah.
Because you had the same baby face throughout your entire childhood years.
It's not as much of a baby face anymore.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
If anything, I heard like so many guys at her school have a crush on her now. You know,
Oh,
You know they
spilled
watch
the tea.
oh, they watch this? Hey guys! You want to get to know her better? Talk to me.
Oh, you guys want to see some old photos? Talk to me. That's kind of mean. My bad. Okay, well, anyways, talking about growth and development, you know, it's sort of like, it's almost like it's kind of in the hands of TC Youth to like kind of ensure that in a teen. Maybe it's not exactly their responsibility, obviously, but it's like we're willing to help, right?
Yes.
As a youth ministry in a church, we're willing to help them grow themselves, especially in their faiths and all that. And that must be a challenge, right? For some teenagers.
Absolutely.
Like some teens are more introverted than others, or more like they just don't want to open up. And that's something that comes so naturally.
Yes.
It cannot be like, we're going to change that immediately. So like, what do you guys feel like?
What are some challenges that you face throughout TC Youth?
Do you want to start with this?
Yeah, because I'm sure mine's a little bit shorter, a
Yeah.
lot shorter than yours. So since I just joined TC Youth about like half a year ago, not
Has
even.
it been half a year
As a
already?
leader.
As a leader. It's been a lot of challenge, but also a lot of fun times, I feel.
Yeah.
I think when you're stepping in as a leader, there's always a challenge of, how do I connect with teens? Or what kind of leader am I going to be? Because let's face it, there are different kinds of leaders.
Absolutely.
Not every leader's going to act the same or have the same kind of characteristics or roles. And so that was kind of me like navigating that. But most importantly is like, how can I actually help these teens best? And I don't think there's any specifically difficult challenges because
She's a
with
pro.
TC Youth, it's just
Oh,
no.
She's a pro.
I was gonna say TC Youth is just like a really fun place to be, a fun thing to be a part of. Like it's not like school, you know, where it's like rigid and difficult.
School slander.
Yeah. So it's like there are challenges, but it's something that like you have a community of people that can support you through it. So that's really good.
Yeah, that's true. And what about you?
Oh.
Well,
Well, I'm not as pro as she is, so I definitely have some challenges.
Humility.
Before I get to the challenges, I actually wanted to say one thing. The fun fact is there's a fun fact. So her and I we grew up in youth ministry together. So we were teens.
what
together.
year was that? Like
That was 2000.
I joined
2000.
2014. 2013.
Wow.
No, you didn't. No, I joined 2011.
Yeah.
That was over 10 years ago.
You came in
I
2012.
was 2 years old.
Oh wait, I did come in 2012.
Yeah, you came in 2012.
but I
I
started
was 3 years
worshiping
old.
in 2013.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you
Yeah,
started.
I started worshiping too.
She started joining the worship team 2013.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
was in the worship team from 2012.
That's a long time.
That is a long
to have
time
been a
ago.
part. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that
It's
crazy?
2023.
Imagine. I
We're
couldn't even
old.
talk. I couldn't even talk. I wasn't even talking by the time you guys
Yeah.
were already in here
Singing and
and
worshiping.
serving. Wow.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
But
pretty
yeah,
crazy.
so it's awesome to have her back, especially since she knows all about what youth is like. And
Or
yes.
rather, it was Ignite back in the day.
yeah, it was
It was
Ignite
called
back
Ignite
then.
back in the day.
So yeah, good times. But challenges. I feel like for me, the hardest thing is always for me to be. I clap a lot. I'm sorry. For me to be someone that would journey with you guys. So, but still have authority. I feel like as leaders, it's so hard for us to be in that middle ground of friend and parent, because we're not a parent. We're not your parents. We're not going to tell you what to do. But we're also a bit wiser
peers.
than your friends. So, but we want to spend time with you. We want to journey with you. We always want to know what's going on in your life. But there's always that fine line where we have to figure out how to not overstep, so it doesn't seem like you have another parent, because that sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
I would hate that. I hated it as a teen. That's terrible. But also that, if we were to give you advice, then it's not something you take lightly either. That you would actually consider, the things that us leaders say.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most challenging thing.
Yeah, that sounds pretty hard to get around.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out, and I've been in youth ministry
Yeah.
for 7 years. So
7.
yeah, as a leader.
Oh, as a leader.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
No, as a leader, I've been youth ministry for
So
about 7.
you've spent longer in the ministry as a leader than you did as a teen.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically.
That's crazy.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's pretty good.
Oh.
All right. Well.
Oh, one more challenge.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's more. Yeah.
To
okay.
like stay updated with like your lingo. That makes me feel so old.
Oh yeah,
But-
I agree. I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of things that.
I think one
Like
of the
what? Like what?
well, I already knew what it was at the time, but I think one of the highlights of this year of 2023 so far was the fact that Jason pulled up his phone at
Jason.
KFC
This
I know
guy.
this moment.
and
Jason is
Old
this
pics
guy.
of him.
Old picture of Jason.
Old
Okay.
picture. I will
so
send.
Jason, we were all hanging out at KFC after youth service.
Yeah.
This is the species moment. Basically, he pulled out his phone, and if you know, you know. He pulled out his phone and just showed an entire presentation of what Riz means.
Of course he did.
That is a very Jason thing.
But
Of course he did.
I mean, I knew what it was at the time, but if I didn't, that would have been so helpful. You know what I mean? And it's stuff like that I feel like I always have to keep up with.
Oh my God.
Or else sometimes you guys won't take me as seriously. Or I won't understand what you guys are talking about. But yeah. Were you there? You were there.
Keeping up with the.
I was there
For
but
a
I was-
moment.
I was there for a moment,
yeah,
and then I
then-
left.
yeah, you
but
left
I
after.
but I was there enough for Karen to ask what Riz was.
Oh my God.
Yes, because Karen didn't know either.
yeah, yeah,
Who's one of our leaders.
Okay.
She didn't know either. And
Yeah.
she's like younger than me. So, you know what I mean? So it's not like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I knew what it was because of YouTube lingo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. See,
Riz.
Yeah.
Riz.
Riz.
W Riz. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's a challenge.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, all right. So we've got these challenges, but obviously, like, you guys as very awesome, amazing leaders are able to get through them every single time, along
Brilliant.
with the teens and
Yeah.
Jesus, obviously,
Amen.
100%. And like, I feel like we, with challenges come rewards, right? Right? So, you know, rewards, exciting. I kind of want to know, what are some like exciting things coming up, you know?
Some upcoming events or
Cool.
projects.
I'm sorry, guys, that wasn't the smoothest transition.
It's okay.
I
We
just
love-
like,
It's okay.
We love the effort.
It's a segue nonetheless.
Yeah.
When is this going to be aired?
when is this gonna be aired?
Oh.
Time will tell.
Well,
like,
Because
Yeah.
it depends on what I mentioned.
I think like awkward pause.
Oh, this month.
This month.
March. This is March.
March.
Before Get Away, I think.
So we have the Easter celebration coming up, which we have
Easter
amazing
celebration.
things filled with many activities and surprises and.
Ooh. Do we have like a
and-
poster for that by
No,
now? Maybe.
by now?
Like by
Oh,
the
probably,
time? Maybe
yeah.
like let's put it up here.
Yeah, right here.
Half.
If we do, amen.
And then, yeah, it'll be filled with lots of plot twists and surprises
Plot.
and controversy.
Ooh, that's very exciting.
I'm
Race.
excited for it. As we, we're gonna be going, we're gonna be going through some stuff together. I feel like some
I'm scared.
Yeah.
core memory will be unlocked.
Okay,
you know,
that's like that's a positive thing, right?
yeah.
We take it as
That
a positive
sounded
thing.
so
Yeah.
like.
Wait, never
you know,
mind.
take it.
You
say
don't take
no.
it as
That's
a
not
positive
exactly
thing.
sound very assuring to me.
It is. They'll
is.
definitely,
It is
obviously, be positive.
Yeah.
Positive memories, core
Side
memories.
eye.
We unlock. So that's
Okay.
one. You know, if you don't know, Easter weekend will be 7th, 8th, and 9th of April.
Ooh, like last time, yeah, like last
that was
year's
last
Easter
year.
weekend also. We had a whole like 3-day series of like Easter
Yeah,
events, right?
but
Last
yeah,
year.
so we'll have.
Good
We'll
Friday.
attend the service Good Friday together. We're gonna sit together for
Woo.
that. Saturdays when we have our event,
Yep.
it'll be 8th floor and 9th floor. We're not gonna do.
We're not gonna go around like last
No,
time.
we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go have the amazing race.
Oh, yeah, we had that last time.
Yeah, because we did that last time with cars. Pretty fun. Some not so happy teens with the outcome. However, yeah, it'll be not a too long of a day like last time. I feel like that was.
Oh yeah,
That was a
last time
That was
long
like
day. It was like
10 to like
morning
6. That was like a work day.
It was a long
Yeah.
day.
It was long.
Yeah, but no, it's not gonna be that long because we want you guys to save your energy, number one, for Easter Sunday. We're gonna sit together again, obviously. It's gonna be hype.
Easter last year was so high.
Oh, it was so fun.
It was
so awesome.
Everyone like started like
Jumping,
bursting
into
jumping.
tears.
Yeah,
4
no.
p.m. service was all like youth leaders leading
Yeah.
worship, and then
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
I remember
teens
that.
was like
All the teens
running
were like,
around in
running
the front.
To God.
And
Like
it's like no shame, you know?
cue
Like,
cue video of Easter last year. I know some people have it.
I have it.
Yeah, just play
I
it.
have it. Just
Of
saying.
everybody
It's
just, like,
I
running
posted it on
around.
in my
Instagram.
favorites folder.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also actually after the 11:30 service, we have the young Easter event
Easter
at
celebration.
Raffles.
Yeah, we do.
So if you guys want to help out, which it's gonna be from 1
You
to
can
3.
volunteer for it.
You can
Yeah,
volunteer
help
for
out
it.
with decorations.
We need
Decorations.
people. Decorations, absolutely.
Yes,
'Cause
let me know.
you'll be helping Vicky with decorations if
She
you're doing
contacted
decorations.
me about it last night. I
She's
was
so
like, yeah,
awesome.
definitely.
There's
She's
gonna be
great.
an
Shout
egg
out.
hunt, definitely, right?
Shout out, Vicky.
Yeah.
Like an egg.
There's gonna be a lot
I
of
love
things.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, so that's what's going on Easter weekend. So the reason why we're not doing Amazing Race again this Easter celebration is because we have our getaway coming up.
Oh my God. This is
Which-
the moment we've been waiting for.
Like
Yeah.
the moment.
out of everybody here, like only Giselle signed up right now. So like,
You guys.
but good
Told my
job,
mom.
good job, nice. But
Thank you,
it's gonna be
Ray.
really good. 21st
Yeah.
to the 23rd of
Of
April.
April.
We will
Sign up.
3
we
days,
will
2
leave
nights.
here super early.
Like 5 a.m. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I was gonna say it's 6 a.m. We'll leave at
That's
6
still
a.m.
super early.
It
for
is
me.
super
can
early
sleep on the
because
bus.
we wanna escape the Lebaran traffic
That's
because that is
That's
the
very
first
smart.
day.
so true.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna leave at 6, and then we'll have our whole day planned.
And to maximize
Yeah,
the time. we
and
have.
the resort will be filled with other people as well, but it'll still be as fun. We'll still be
it's
able to
fine.
proceed with
the
our
more the merrier.
grand,
Yeah, no, definitely.
amazing race as the Tribal Wars finale.
Oh my God.
I'm scared.
Finale.
I'm scared.
I know Orange Team is down right now, but you guys have a chance.
We
Oh,
have
no.
believe
I
in
know.
you.
Hold on. All I'm gonna say is, at this point, it's still anybody's game.
There you go. There we
It
go.
is still any team's game. What team are you guys in?
We're both in
Orange.
orange.
Oh, you're
so-
both in orange.
Yeah.
Oh, it can still be your game. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game at this
We
point.
got a point last week.
Yeah,
last
it's
week.
it's 2-5.
good. Yeah.
3 points is nothing, guys.
It's too simple.
3
can get
points
it
is
back.
nothing.
We can
It's-
get it
it's
back.
literally nothing.
Hopefully.
If
we
you
can
want to
get it back.
know what we're talking about, what is this purple team, orange team?
Yeah.
Then go to TCU.
Go to TCU,
Go to
come to our
TCU, come here.
services
Go to
every
TCU.
Saturday.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
Actually, funny story. In 2019, I remember Jakayla and I, we were spending like a whole week together because it was like young conference, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the night before that, she slept over at my house,
remember.
and then I would go to her house, and we spent like the entire week together. And young conference clashed around the same week as Getaway.
On purpose.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that on purpose. And I remember when we were like on the way home from Young Conference, there was still like another day of Getaway left. And Jakayla was like, dude, I have this crazy idea. And I'm like, you're not about to, yes, let's go to Getaway. And I'm like,
Did I say that?
yes, you did. You had that idea. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I think we're gonna have to wait a few more years. And you know, it's all
I
we've
feel
been
that's
dreaming
something
about.
you would say.
No, you said that.
I said that?
You said that, and I actually have it on camera. but that's cool. Losing my train of thought. Hold on. But that's all we were thinking about. And when we were when we joined TCU for the first time online in like 2020,
Yeah.
Oh my
we
gosh.
thought like 2021 was gonna be our year to go to Getaway.
Oh yeah.
And you have to wait a couple more.
Yeah, just wait a couple more. But
And then 2022, we're like, this is gonna be our year this time.
Nope.
2022, we had like really high hopes because 2022 it was already offline,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we were like, Getaway this year, let's go.
go,
And then like,
Nope.
we did not get Getaway that year.
2023.
2023,
However,
Our year this
third
time.
time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
We are having it
So
this year.
now we are going to go.
Great.
And it's gonna
Praise
be
the Lord.
it's gonna be a
Yeah.
blast for us. We've been
Yeah.
dreaming of it since we were little
Yeah,
kids.
absolutely.
I looked at my sister doing it.
I looked
Yeah.
at my brother.
brother. Oh
my
You know,
gosh.
the night he went home to Getaway, he was like, want me to tell you the story? I was like, no, shut up. I want to sleep. I don't want to hear you having
I don't want to hear how much fun you had. Like
Oh
Till
my
this day, I was
gosh.
like, I don't want to hear any Getaway stories until I experience it
exactly.
That's so
we were
funny.
just so
So
Heartbroken.
the crazy thing is, obviously, we haven't done this in like
4 years.
4 years. Oh
so
my gosh,
for,
that's insane.
For a lot of the teens, right now, it's the first Getaway ever. Whereas, like for people like VP and I, we used to have it every single
Every
year.
We
year.
had one in an island. Woo.
We did.
We did.
Yeah. So that was my last one. That wasn't
that's
your
your
last one. That was my last one before I graduated.
No, that was my last
really?
one as a teen though.
That's
because the
crazy.
next time I went, I was already a leader.
What?
Yeah, I went as a leader. So okay, little intermezzo. So I
I don't know this.
yeah. So Rere graduated in 2014, right?
Correct.
In 2014. And then we went to this like island getaway. It was really nice. He graduated, he left, blah, blah. And then the year after that, the getaway was already after I finished my high school. Because I graduated a year after him.
Oh, yeah,
and so
yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah.
point,
During the summer.
Our youth pastor at the time was like, oh, do you want to be a leader? And so I was a leader for a little bit. And then I didn't do so well as because I was just a teen that's going into like stepping in a position. It was just not the right age for it. So, you know,
All right,
food
I
for
see.
thought. But yeah, at the time. But so
That's so
like
funny.
I was a leader for a couple months and then I stepped out. I was like, this is not the time for it. But I'm back now.
she's
rocking.
better
It-
than ever.
It only
Yeah.
took 8 years. 7 years. Sorry.
7 years.
You know,
Yeah.
about the time I've been in youth ministry. Great.
But yeah, the
Okay.
2015 getaway was that was also fun. That was in like I think Puncak or somewhere
that the
near
one with the
Bandung.
huts?
With the huts, yeah, the Mongolian
The
huts
Indian.
one.
Oh, Mongolian. Sorry.
Yeah,
I said Indian.
Mongolian huts. But it was cute.
Native American huts is what.
Native,
That's what I
sorry,
meant.
that's- oh.
It's so
Which-
fun
which-
and
Don't
so
don't
cool.
don't cancel me.
Don't cancel any of us.
Sorry.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. You'll be
But
fine.
yeah, so yeah, for my last getaway ever before I graduated, it was in the Thousand Islands. But also
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're
Are you
joking.
No,
Yeah,
we,
we got
we
proper
had
sunburns.
yeah,
It
we
was-
had like our rooms. The guys' rooms were right next to the deck next to the ocean.
No.
Yeah.
It was so.
Yes.
You're crazy.
Beautiful.
For
I
that.
mean, hey, we could go back to that. You know,
Yes.
we'll see how
Please.
this year.
Please.
We'll see how this year's
Please.
thing goes, and
I would love.
yeah. So basically, hopefully we'll be able to get to that, and then yeah.
Amen, guys. Come on.
Amen.
No, it's gonna be really
All right.
good. So
So we have to hype up this getaway first, yeah?
yeah.
Let's hype up this getaway.
Yeah.
I'm
And
so
by the
excited.
time you're watching this, most likely you're still able to register
Yes.
because registration
Make
ends
sure.
March
At the end.
31st.
Oh, that's soon. I should already register soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in
March
like 2
31st.
weeks' time, probably.
Don't
From when
Around
we're filming this, yes.
when we're filming this right now.
However, remember there is a 40 teen cap limit.
So get your
So
seat
if you have not
now.
registered, you should register.
Flip it from.
There are literally at least 3 or 4 teens that have registered that have never come to youth.
Ooh.
So we're gonna
Let's
see
bring them
new
the
faces.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, enough about
Anyway.
getaways. You want to find out more?
Go to
talk-
TCU.
Go to TC Youth. Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't talk to me. Come to Getaway, so you find out for yourself.
Okay, sure, that too.
Yeah.
Go to TC Youth and then go,
Go
to Getaway.
to TCU Instagram. The link
If
is
you want
in
to
the bio.
register, go to our Instagram at thecollective.youth. We have our link tree and our sign up sheet link
Very
is
simple,
there.
guys.
If you have the Church Center app, if you do go to this church and you have the Church Center app, it's in the sign up section, and you can just register, sign
So
up
good.
today. Do it.
Right now.
Anyways,
All right. So we've talked a lot about what's happening in the future.
Yes.
For TC Youth.
Yes.
But let's talk about let's go down the memory lane. Let's
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, again.
Sure.
Like, I just wanted to point out something that I think was very special to the teens in this past era of TC Youth after we
Era.
I feel
went
like
back
I
from
know.
online. Yeah, and I think I don't have to mention the obvious, but for the sake of the viewers, May 7th, 2022, we
Oh
had
my
Yes.
gosh.
altar call. And I think this was an experience that was just
something.
so unbelievable for the teens, I think, because it was kind of like, we were kind of new at the time. Not
We were-
exactly new teens to TC
We
Youth,
were
but
kind of new.
kind of new.
Kind
For those who don't know what an altar call is, during the service, we had all the leaders stand in basically in the front, went to the front,
Yeah.
and we just invite anybody if anybody wanted prayer.
Yeah.
You can come up and to any of the leaders, whichever leader it may be, and then you can share what you want prayer for, and then everybody got prayed for. It was really
remember.
amazing.
That was my
easily-
first real talk too.
Yeah.
You did
I did
share
real
real
talk.
talk.
When we did real talk.
For those of you who don't know what a real talk is,
Just come to TC Youth, guys.
come to TCU.
I feel like that easily became my favorite weekend because
It was her
it was
birthday
my
was the next
birthday.
day.
My birthday's on the 8th of May, and everyone came to my house and showed up and surprised, and I was so exhausted because I cried so many times because
Yeah.
of altar call, and then 12 a.m. boom, everyone's like happy birthday. I was like,
I was trying to distract you so much.
yeah, no, but it was crazy. It was such a great weekend, and I think that's just kind of a glimpse of what TC Youth can really
Yeah.
do for us teens.
It literally, I'm not even joking, changed my life.
It changed our lives.
It changed
Actually,
our life.
it's such a simple, it happened in one night, but then it can do so
Yeah,
much.
it's all Jesus.
And it's all because we're all connected in one room,
It's all Jesus.
Why are you laughing, Jay?
This is good. This is good.
Yeah, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was there.
Jesus. So
Jesus.
awesome.
Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I feel like that's my favorite memory
Yeah.
of TCU.
It really was.
And what would be yours?
Ooh. What would be my favorite TC Youth moment? Dang, there's a lot.
Wait, do you mean as a teen or recently?
Oh, up to you. It could be throughout all eras,
That's a
all
lot.
ages,
So,
through years. It could be your top
hold on.
favorite. Too.
I'll first share favorite youth moments, ignite moments as a teen. You guys are so blessed because you guys do not deal with as much drama as we did
I
as
guess that. I think
teens.
that's
Yeah,
true.
you probably
we really
heard
are
stories,
united
but-
today.
Oh my
We do not have
goodness.
much drama.
I kid you not. There and we used to have getaway every year, right?
Yeah.
There would at least be 2 broken hearts by the end of getaway.
Oh.
And
At
occasionally
least.
new couples.
Of course, new couples, of course.
Yeah.
With broken hearts come new couples as well, which is we don't.
Going fast.
Interesting.
We don't recommend it.
No.
But it wasn't me. Oh no, I can't say that.
Oh, what are you
can't
We can't say anything about it.
I
We
can't say anything.
about it.
Can't say anything.
About it.
But it was getaway was always favorite moments. A lot of friendships were built
Oh, yeah, no,
on
100%.
getaways and on takeovers. Because what we
Yeah.
used to do is
Oh, yeah.
we used to have Ignite takeovers. It would just be youth. It wouldn't be next gen because we didn't really have a next gen back then. We had young, but it wasn't like a next
Like
gen.
a
Yeah.
connect thing.
And so it would just be like and we helped in every part of the service. So we would have at least 7 greeters, teen greeters, every service, and then we would have everybody on the worship team,
All teams.
all teens.
We had full
Everyone.
band
Yeah,
of
I
teams.
remember that. I remember
Everyone.
that. I
Full
remember
band of teams.
Yeah, so that was always a great
That's cool.
great time. As a leader or as a youth pastor, one of my favorite altar call is one of my favorite moments.
I think that's like one of everyone's.
But
favorite.
I have to say, my absolute favorite
Yeah.
that almost made me cry. I was so close to crying, but I didn't. Was when you guys showed us that video of
I
you guys
remember.
thanking us.
Oh, was it like
And-
right
and-
after altar call, right? It was
No,
before
it was
summer break.
It was before summer break.
Yeah.
And-
So many leaders cried.
Yeah,
remember.
I almost did. It was crazy because the teens prayed for the leaders, which was like what?
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah, I remember that.
I
That was
like,
crazy. That was
what
insane.
in the world.
That's amazing.
And that
was
was
so good.
that was like my first 6 months as a youth pastor, and I was so blown away. I just it was just so crazy.
Yeah.
I had a friend, that was her first time
Uh-huh.
going to TCU, was that day. And she doesn't know any of you guys, right? She
Right.
only knew me. She cried. Like looking at the video and looking at us just praying for each other and like
Aw.
hugging each other. She was like, Jakayla, that was such a beautiful moment. I really love this.
Yeah, no.
It was a beautiful moment. Yeah.
That's,
What about you?
yeah.
What about me?
As a teen and
as a teen and as leader. Okay.
As a leader.
As a teen, yeah, I think Getaway would definitely be at
Absolutely.
the top of the list because a lot of like Getaway is always a lot of fun times.
Yes.
Not just the fun times, actually.
Hopefully we'll
See,
a
come
lot
back.
of like, yeah, a lot of like revelations. Like you just
Yeah.
figure things out about yourself. You figure things out about God, and you figure
Yeah.
things out about your relationship with God.
so excited.
And it's just
absolutely.
like, it's like a brand new thing. And then, we had altar calls in Getaway.
We did.
So
We
yeah,
did,
look forward
absolutely.
to that. We had altar calls and Getaway. So and like what's amazing was at the time the leader that was praying for me always just knew what to say before I like explained, which was
Oh,
for me it was just
No,
such
yeah,
a
I
deep
get
I
that.
like
understand that so
and like
much.
valuable connection, which is
Yeah.
something that I appreciate even to this day. And yeah, I actually really loved devos and hangouts. Midweek devos,
Midweek
and
devos
hangouts.
were the
Because
best.
midweek devos, we used to have them in PIM.
Him.
Different places in PIM,
yeah.
mostly Starbucks,
Starbucks.
but different places. We had some in Area 51.
That's right. We did.
We did. We did have some in Area
Fun
51.
times.
Yeah, and also, so midweek devos, hangouts. I still remember this one time you had a play or something when you were Escola di SPH.
I never went there.
Wait, no, not SPH. Global Jaya.
Oh.
Wait, no, what was in Bintaro?
Global Jaya.
Global Jaya.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you invited.
Oh, I had the concert.
You had a concert. It wasn't a play, it was a
I played
concert.
bass for my friend's concert.
Yeah, and so like a bunch
One
of
night
us
only.
like went to support you.
It was a tribute to Beyonce. So and a bit of Justin Timberlake. So, but it was mostly Beyonce songs.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so just like random things like that. We
Yeah,
would go
it
to
was
each
so
other's
fun.
events
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
All the time.
It was really nice.
And
Oh, yeah.
there would be times where like so a lot of us we played sports as well, and we would like meet each other in cups, which
In
was
schools,
fun.
yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so I went to raffles for a year,
Dude.
and then after that I went to Global Jaya. But there were times where like when I was in Global Jaya, I would meet like her and like other raffles kids that I knew, and actually like
A lot of us
Compete.
went to raffles.
It's always in
yeah,
cups,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That happens today.
Always
a
in
lot.
cups.
Yeah.
Always the cups.
And like as a leader, well, I haven't been here that long yet, but I would say just watching you guys do games, because I know that some people don't actually enjoy them.
yeah.
But the ones who do are very supportive of them, which I really appreciate. So yeah, if you've been to youth and you don't do games, please do. It's fun.
Hype it up, man.
I promise. Once you get into it, it's fun. But yeah, also tribe sharings for me. Because like back then, when I was a teen, we didn't have separate boys and girls tribes. Which was okay, which, some cases that's okay. But there are some things that we couldn't share as well because, there's like different levels of comfort. And like now,
And
with
like different level of like relatability
or whatever. Yeah.
What is the word?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Relatability, yeah.
Relatability.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah. So like just seeing that a lot of you guys are willing to like share your hearts out during
Yeah.
tribes, and it's just very helps me to get to know you and helps you guys to get to know me when I share too. So
Yeah.
that's true. That is it for me. So hopefully we'll make a lot more fun moments and memories together.
Yeah, no, we definitely will with like everything coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
think-
a lot of things coming
So
up.
this would be after sports day, wouldn't it?
I probably
Oh yeah. Well.
most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
So sports day was really fun. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Who your
So
came?
good. My
It was
goodness.
great. Yeah.
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 So I have a question specifically for our beloved pastor.
Great.
Yeah, pastor. Like you look so young now.
So young.
So
know, with the-
context.
Context.
Insert a photo of me
context.
here, pre-shave, and this is going out a tiny bit,
little
but
bit.
like
You can still like.
it's still.
Yeah, it has
It was
grown.
like clean shaven a week
It was
ago.
clean.
And everybody,
Clean
not everybody. A
bald.
lot of people they were either shocked or they didn't notice, which I don't know how they don't notice.
No, yeah. At first
I
I
know.
blew
didn't
my
notice.
mind.
But then, like
noticed.
when you pointed out, I was like, "Oh my god, that is."
Yeah,
I noticed the first, like
Yeah.
the moment I looked at you, I was like, "Did you shave it?"
yes. So the only reason why I shaved is because
You're curious.
Astrid never lets me shave. Because she's like, I don't like it.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. But for fun, I was like, hey, like, aren't you like just a tiny bit curious? and she was like, okay, fine, whatever.
Just this once.
Just this once. So I did. I was like, you sure? Okay. And I just went and like shaved. And then she saw it and she was like, oh, it's not that bad.
But never do it again.
Not that bad. And I was like, oh, so I can do it again? She's like, no.
It's not bad. Don't worry about it.
But yeah. What was your question? Sorry.
Yeah. So thank you for that very inspiring story.
Inspiring.
But so yeah. So we know that you're very young. Physically by age.
Thanks.
Okay. So how are you holding becoming a pastor, especially in an age where it's considered to be particularly young to be a pastor?
Correct.
How are you holding that? Like,
That's a good question. I feel like with a lot of people viewing me as like, oh, you're really young for a pastor.
yeah.
Personally, for me, I feel like that kind of doubt drives me a bit more because I'm like, you don't even know me, Is that kind of like thing, where I'm like, you don't even know me. You don't know how God has called me, how God has used me before. And I'm honestly just excited for every single thing that God has in store for me. So honored and so blessed to be able to pastor, to minister you guys, you ladies, you young ladies, and all the other teens, like I feel like I always love spending time with teens. You know me, if I'm available, I probably spend time with you guys.
That's true.
You know that. I mean, come on,
know that.
you know that. I mean, there were times where literally no leader was like available, and I just went to McDonald's with you guys, like
Yep.
just me, like
And it works.
hmm?
It works out good.
yeah. I mean,
We have a lot of fun.
yeah, I love spending time with you guys. I love getting to know like what I want to know what you guys are struggling with. I want to know what you guys love, what your dreams and ambitions are, and what I can do to help you guys, build that relationship with Christ further. I mean, you look at there are so many people in the Bible that were called by God so early on in their life, and
Yeah.
obviously like Timothy is one of them. So
Woo!
the young verse. I can't remember, First Timothy something.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't let
Yeah.
other people look down on you because you are
Young.
young.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was
I use that verse in one of my online real
Yeah.
talks because like I used to be looked down a lot because of my
Absolutely.
age.
that
Yeah.
was Young's quote for Young Takeover 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or L7. It was for L7, the class thing.
Oh my God.
You
Were you
kids
graduated?
discipleship
I was graduated.
program
I was there.
called L7.
Yeah.
We love that.
Dude,
It's awesome.
Did my sister
The
join
pizza,
that too?
the weekly
I think so.
pizzas, the weekly
Oh my
lunch.
gosh.
Oh
we
my
went
God,
to
it was great.
Halby, I
It
remember,
was
for
great.
our graduation.
Yeah, it was great.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So talking about being young, you guys are obviously very young. We're all very young. You know,
Yes.
youth. Amen.
Thank you.
Can we get an amen?
Amen.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
So since you guys were once part of the younger teens that were in TCU, or at the time it was still called Ignite.
Yeah.
Do you think that your younger self or that teen who you were
Yeah.
in that okay, in that time, do you think you would have been surprised about your role now in TCU as a
Yeah.
leader now or as a pastor now?
You can go first.
Yeah, you can go first. What do you think?
Definitely surprised because back then, especially when I was just joining TCU, I was 14 at the time. Actually, just 13, turning 14. So it was like I didn't really want to be in church. Even I didn't even want to, participate.
That's like everyone.
Yeah, and
when they
then
come
things
in
kind
for
of,
the first time.
slowly changed. But even as I was like graduating, I didn't really want to be a leader.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I'm gonna phase out of this. This is not gonna be my life anymore. But then like things change, and to be honest, I love that I'm here because I get to give back to the place that raised me.
Yeah.
Which I think is so important.
Yeah. It's so powerful.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very,
It's
very
funny
good.
that you say that you didn't want to be at church, in church at all when you were younger, because your sister is the exact same way.
Yeah.
Chloe was the exact
You
same
know
way from what
Chloe.
I heard, which is crazy.
That's
And
true.
now she's like
Yeah.
And
She's
now
on
leading
fire.
worship
Yeah.
willing, yeah.
doing all
She's
these
crazy.
amazing things for Jesus. El Jesus.
love you, Chloe.
Yeah. So for me, did I ever think? No,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Yeah,
I'd be so surprised. Yeah, like younger me, my
would be
younger
surprised.
self would be like, huh?
Say that again?
You're that?
Why? You know, like, I feel like there was my hopes and dreams and ambitions looked so different that back then, and I feel like it changed. The change only happened the last, I would say, 3-4 years, and it's just a calling. Once I realized that it was a calling, I really couldn't think about doing anything else. I feel like, this is
great.
exactly where I'm supposed to be.
That's great.
It's funny because leading up to the whole transition, I was praying, and at this point I was already on staff at TC, working as the next gen production coordinator.
I remember that.
So all the online content for young and youth, that was me.
He was behind the scenes.
Yeah, I was behind the scenes, and I was already there for a year. No, almost a year. And I was praying, and God, I heard God tell me, like, hey, like, are you ready for more? And I'm like, what is more? What does that look like? Where is it gonna be? And in very godlike fashion, he gave me no answer. It's just like, are you ready for more or not? And in the end, I was like, you know what? Like, whatever you have for me, I surrender. I'll follow you.
That's great. That's very good.
And then not long after that, Jordan came up to me with Alex. It was very serious. Like, hey, we want to talk to you. I was like,
talk
what?
to you.
It's like,
I
yeah,
would be so scared if I was in your position. Like Jordan and Pastor Jordan. Pastor
yeah.
Alex.
But I'm already used to them.
Oh, okay.
They're-
Okay, that's good.
I see them as Jordan and Alex. But yeah, and then they had a conversation with me, and they were like, hey, like, what are your thoughts on, taking over youth and becoming the next youth pastor? And I told them, they told me I have until like the 5th of January over Christmas break to pray about it and think about it. And I already knew the answer, but I wanted to pray again just to make sure. And everything that I don't know why I kept on praying for God to show me more signs that this is what I should be doing. And from the people that I least expected, they have opened up doors and ways for me to be able to do this. And these are people that I never in a million years would ever expect to have their support. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't feel like I need any more, signs. And yeah.
And then you were convinced, and boom,
Look where you're
Here
at.
I
here we are
am.
now.
Almost a year and a half now.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
year and a
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it was since January 2022,
Yeah.
right? Or was
Whoa.
it February?
We're halfway through a year and a half. Sorry. To half of the year, yeah.
That's crazy.
So-
We're halfway through your second year, right?
No, we're a quarter way through my second year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're making progress. It's been a while.
Maths.
Cool.
So yeah, I think that about sums it up. We've talked about a lot of things, a lot of viewpoints.
Come
of
to youth
TCU.
service. Come
Yes,
to
we
sports
hope-
day if it's still
Getaway.
available. Come to our
Sports day,
Easter
getaway,
celebration
Easter.
and come to our getaway. Also, sponsorships are available.
Yes, there we go.
So if you
Speak the
feel
truth.
like you cannot afford it because it's 1.4 million, insert the flyer here. Put it over all our faces. Just fill up the whole screen. We're just
Yes,
talking in the background.
yes.
This is the information. If you feel you cannot afford it, please, just talk to me. There are so many people, or talk to any of your leaders, or if you've never been to youth service before, message us on Instagram at thecollective.youth, or even unmuted by TC Youth.
Yeah, no, we can check it out.
Yeah, because literally there are so many people actually. I've lost count of how many people that have come up to me to say, hey, we can sponsor a teen if needed. So like if that is if you feel like that's the only problem that's hindering you to come and have fun with us,
Don't let it be a problem.
Don't let it be a problem. Jesus got you.
We got it for you.
we got it. So do come. Is this the cue to say goodbye?
Yeah, pretty much. We look forward to
Awesome.
seeing you there, though.
See
So every
you
single
at
event
Love
was
you guys.
mentioned.
Shout out
Thank
to
you guys so much. We
New
hope-
Jeans. New Jeans. Shout out.
That was a loud clap.
Yeah.
Very loud clap. Love the enthusiasm.
Nice.
So yeah, we hope we have you convinced
Yeah.
to
You should come.
come.
Join
You know,
Absolutely.
and we're excited to see you there, and we're excited to see you next time on the next episode of Unmuted. Bye guys.
See ya. See ya.